Boom, what's going on, y'all? It's Young Izzy of We Are Evolution, Outside Lifestyle, and Young Bitch Tiger seeking our face into this world with no hesitation, forward thinking, only come on now. You know how we moving in this motherfucking realm. Now let's get to the video, because y'all know how I like to get to the point of all these things. And to talk to about the title is Stop Dating to Get Married. Stop dating to marry. Now listen, people, you can live your own motherfucking life, but these are the things that messes you up when you initially wanted to meet somebody or you want to get to know who the person is in front of you. And I'm gonna let you guys know why, because say if I'm going out and I'm talking to a woman and we're having a conversation, but she swings out the way, she said, hey, you know what? I'm dating to get married, and she tells me her standards, her expectations of what the relationship should look like in the future. That is already a no-go for me. And the reason is because then what that is doing is that I'm not getting to know Alyssa. I'm getting to know Alyssa's expectations and standards. I want to get to know the person who's in front of me. If you're dating to get married, what you're also saying is that you're trying to put somebody into a box. You're telling them, this is how I want things to go, and this is where I want things to be, rather than getting to know who the person is in front of you, because there's pressure now. Now you're having these standards and certain expectations that you want to bring up, and you want to be like, well, you got to be this way, that way, and this way, to have this perfect box for you. And you have your own right to live life the way you want to live it. But if you want to truly get to know the person that's in front of you, leave all that shit out the window, because there should be no reason that you're trying to date to marry when you don't even know who's in front of you. You have to have a good conversation, have a fun time, build the chemistry up with this person, see where things can go along. Now, boom, if a woman were to tell me, hey, you know, I am dating to get married, to let you know I want to get out of the way, which is her right to do. She can say exactly what she wants. But what I would just tell her is like, hey, you know, that's not where I want to be at right now. I don't even see that far ahead in the future. I want to get to know the persons in front of me. You know, maybe down the line, if things go well between us two, things can get there. But right now, I'd rather focus on what we have right here and right now. Something as simple as that. Because again, if I would have told her, I'm dating to get married, and these are my expectations of how you should be, then I'm gonna get a disingenuous version of her, because especially if she's attracted to me, she's gonna want to act a certain way to fit into my criteria of boxes, and I'm not gonna get to know Alyssa. I'm gonna get to know the standards and expectations of what I see fit, when really it's the person in front of me to see if her and I are compatible and she's willing to go down the line with me. Because I don't want her to be this perfect thing when I can just get to know who she is, and she would naturally want to be in my life, rather than trying to put a box on her, put this pressure on her, make her feel that she has to be a certain way. And people wonder and think, oh my, I feel like we just don't know each other. I don't know what went wrong. The reason is because there were certain expectations that you set in the beginning, and now that they have there, now you don't know who's in front of you, because this person was just following the list that you made. And if a woman does it to a man, then it's the same thing as how I told you. Just listen, throw that shit out the way. You want a long-lasting connection? Don't come in swinging that way. If you don't want a long-lasting connection, and it could last long, but you're getting a version of your expectations and list and not knowing this person in front of you, then go ahead and date to marry. Stop dating to marry. This is not the way we should move.